World of India was originally thought about by Dr. Vishwanath Banad, our president.
World of India includes Barack Obama's India visit, challenges before Ayurveda, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas, and Rajnikant's Linga in politics.
And we have a historic event unfolding again in India. The US President is coming to India to be the guest of honor at the Republic Day Parade. It is a first for President Obama too. And never before has a US President come to India as a chief guest on this day. An event which showcases the country's progress and vision. The visit, though attempts to usher in a new era in Indo-US relationship, is actually just a beginning of lesser aversion to each other, politically speaking.
What brings Obama to this significant event? India's maverick Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who also like Obama, is changing the face of India, or the mystique holy book Gita. Will it be a mere meeting of the souls, or also the meeting point for business, defense, collaboration, and the beginning of a new world that would mesmerize Asia? Possibly all. Removal of sanctions, intense and close business interactions.
Relations between India and the United States are getting better and better. I was, as you perhaps know, for a while I was Indian ambassador to the United States. So I have a particular interest in the strengthening of these relations. And President Obama's visit, his second visit to India during his presidency, which is unprecedented, will be very widely welcomed, particularly as he is coming to greet us on our welcomed widely. And we are particularly happy that he is coming as our chief guest on Republic Day, because Republic Day is the day when we celebrate our democracy, when we celebrate the fact that we are the world's largest democracy. America may be the oldest democracy, but we are the largest democracy. We are the largest democracy.
The parade has hosted many international guests over the years, including from Russia, Europe, and non-aligned countries. Modi has raised the profile of India to new heights after his recent visit to G20 meet in Australia, ASEAN at Southeast Asia, and UN Summit at New York. He has changed the perceptions. The disagreements with the US on food subsidies have been removed by the leaders of two largest democracies. Obama has agreed to a better visa deals for Indian IT professionals and technical graduates. The two democracies are coming closer.
हमारे लिए बड़ी खुशखबरी है कि अमेरिका के राष्ट्रपति ओबामा जी हमारे गणतंत्र दिवस पर बतौर मुख्य अतिथि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के न्योते को स्वीकार करके पधार रहे हैं.
Obama needs a major foreign policy success, and if he were to succeed in building a strong strategic relationship with India, that would be a major success. For many years now, the US has been looking at having a strong relationship with India.
निश्चित रूप से ओबामा आए, स्वागत है देश में, लेकिन जो ओबामा का 9वां साल है, 8वां साल है, अब किसी अन्य व्यक्ति को वहाँ देश का राष्ट्रपति होना है. ये इसको अलग तरीके से गौरवान्वित दृष्टिकोण से नहीं देखना चाहिए. क्या इसके पहले रूस के प्राइम मिनिस्टर नहीं आए मेरे यहाँ? क्या इसके पहले जापान के प्राइम मिनिस्टर नहीं आए मेरे यहाँ?
Not only nationwide but globally. It also shows that no longer India is a place where businesses and other things are not conducive to do it. Now it's place to invest and place to do the business.
And this is Rajpath, from where President Obama, along with President Mukherjee, will drive down towards the India Gate, where they'll be seated as they watch the Republic Day Parade unfolding.
Barack Obama, as chief guest, will be sitting with Indian President Pranab Mukherjee in the same bulletproof enclosure. He will remain with him as the massive ceremonial march past of the three defense services and the cultural pageant passes Rajpath, the Martyrs Memorial, India Gate, and converges at the historic Red Fort. The world awaits the event to change the global scenario.
After the White House announced the tour as official, Pakistan and China have been observing this event as it unfolds very keenly. This is Obama's second visit to India. What remains to be seen is whether Modi and Obama can actually bring about a change in the terrorism sphere in the region and usher in a new era of global peace.
There is more. The US remains the largest investor. Obama, Modi are expected to give it a new orientation. Will US pour in more funds, or would Indian businesses invest more in the US? A real synergy in economy awaits.
यहाँ अमेरिका में जहाँ उनको वीज़ा देने के लिए भी मना किया गया था, आज जब वो गए तो वहाँ पर खुले दिल से लोगों ने स्वागत किया और जितने भी विदेश यात्राएं माननीय मोदी जी ने की है उनका बहुत ही स्वागत हुआ है और सब लोगों ने बड़े उत्साह के साथ, चाहे राष्ट्राध्यक्ष रहे हों चाहे वहाँ के आम जनमानस रहा हो, उन्होंने बड़े उत्सुकता के साथ एक विश्व नायक के रूप में उनको उन्होंने देखा है.
There is a natural bond, a natural affinity between them that we saw during the visit to Martin Luther King's memorial, for example. And I think these two factors, the possibility of a strategic breakthrough with India and the personal chemistry with Prime Minister Modi, is what has led to President Obama accepting the invitation to come to India for the Republic Day parade, the first US president to do so.
The first visit of Obama had limited goal to counter terrorism and open US businesses in India. Now the experts say it's a diplomatic move by Modi and Obama.
India seems to play a significant role globally. Now the world is also recognizing its power. And under these circumstances, he is coming. In fact, it's a very welcome that he is coming. And of course, it shows that the new government has filled the hopes, not only the people living in India, but across India also.
The synergy Modi and Obama plan would go a long way in reshaping South Asia, ties with European Union, and securing the seas with the cooperation of the two largest democracies devoted to ensure peace, stable currency, and global development. Indeed, it would be a new beginning to make India the world's sixth powerhouse after the US, China, Germany, Japan, and Russia.
Quite in sync with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Make in India campaign, business leaders, buyers, and Ayurveda practitioners from world over met at the 4-day 6th World Ayurveda Congress held at the Pragati Maidan grounds. Last year, it was held right here at Vigyan Bhavan, where we stand. Vigyan Bhavan by itself has a history of its own, where many world leaders over the years have visited.
The effect of the Prime Minister Modi's Make in India slogan and the new government's emphasis on Ayurveda was quite visible in the World Ayurveda Congress, which witnessed international buyers showing great interest in importing Ayurveda medicines from India. This perhaps is indicative of global resurgence of Ayurveda in 21st century.
Ayurveda emerged in India. We saw the expo over there are stalls. A lot of people are coming, and there's a huge craze. And
personally prefer Ayurveda over allopathy medicine because I don't like the side effects of the allopathy medicines, and this is the natural way, and I think this is the way to go in the future.
Many business leaders, scientists, and experts from Germany, Italy, USA, Argentina, Russia, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Maldives, Indonesia, China, Malaysia, Cambodia, and many other countries participated in a business meet inaugurated by the Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan.
And this is the land of knowledge and wisdom.
They discussed the ways as how they can propagate the Ayurveda in their respective countries.
And this has been the first time that a modern medical body has reviewed and recognized this ancient Vedic wisdom in a contemporary context. So that's been the culmination of several decades of work and is one peak or milestone.
The Ayurvedic system of medicine, and it is one of the most or the longest existing human knowledge that accumulated through ages, and currently we are at this time of age, we are currently making use of this information that accumulated through hundreds and hundreds of years, and making use of this knowledge or human knowledge.
This is my first time in India, being here at the expo and the conference. It's very impressive seeing all the people coming together, sharing this wisdom and being eager to make Ayurveda mainstream. But I would like to inspire everyone here in India to really go global and go outside of India even and share it with the world.
The Ayurveda Expo held simultaneously also attracted the foreign and Indian business houses, while renewed interest in Ayurveda augurs well for the resurgence of this great Indian medical health care and Ayurveda doctors. It is also laced with new challenges as to how India can produce quality Ayurveda medicines and meet the international demand.
We are at the Gyara Murti, meaning the 11 statues. This was built to mark Mahatma Gandhi's return to India. It depicts the followers Mahatma Gandhi had from various religions. Mahatma Gandhi came back to India on the 9th of January. And on that day, every year, the Pravasi Bharati Divas is held in India. ITV takes you to the place where Pravasi Bharati Divas is being held this time. Show you live of what's happening.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is giving a new touch to Pravasi Bharatiya Divas started by his predecessor, NDA-1 Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It is a tribute to the contribution of non-resident Indians who have contributed to the progress of India, the US and Europe. They are today world leaders in education, business, space science, IT and occupy key positions in various governments. Modi is giving it a new twist. This time, the event being held since 2003 in January will keep the youth in focus. The venue is also new. It has shifted from New Delhi to Mahatma Mandir Convention Centre, Gandhinagar, close to the heart of Modi. It is also a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, who came to India on 9th January from his South Africa sojourn to lead India to freedom.
देखो, प्रवासी जो हैं भारतीय दिवस जो हैं ये 2003 से ये परिपाटी हैं और कोई खास करके स्थान का कोई पर्टिकुलर महत्व नहीं है कि उस स्थान पे मनाने से ये होगा। ये जो हैं जयपुर में भी हुआ, कोची में भी हुआ, हैदराबाद में भी हुआ, दिल्ली में भी हुआ, अब गुजरात में हो रहा है। तो ये सारा का सारा गुजरात में होने का मतलब ये नहीं कि वहाँ गुजराती प्रवासी बहुत हैं इसलिए हो रहा है या कोई खास गुजरात की बात है। ये तो जो है स्थान महत्वपूर्ण ज़्यादा नहीं है, प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस जो है वो महत्वपूर्ण है।
तो आज जो प्रवासी भारतीय आएंगे तो पिछली बार कम संख्या में 1500 के आए थे, वो भी अच्छी संख्या थी। इस बार हम सबको पूरा विश्वास है कि एक उससे दुगनी संख्या और से ज़्यादा लोग आएंगे और उससे जो माननीय मोदी जी ने आह्वान किया है कि हमारे यहाँ की योजनाएं हैं उसमें सब लोग निवेश करें और अपने जन्मभूमि की सेवा करने का काम करें। तो हम सबको पूरा विश्वास है कि जो हमारे प्रवासी भारतीय आ रहे हैं पूरे जो विश्व में फैले हुए हैं तो वो आकर के यहाँ पर परियोजनाओं में अपना निवेश भी करेंगे और हम सबका जो अपनी जन्मभूमि की वो सेवा भी करेंगे और हमारे देश के विकास में सहायक बनेंगे।
शुरुआत तैयारियां चल रही हैं, अब लोगों की आने की उम्मीद बहुत ज़्यादा है। मुझे लगता है कि पहले से कई गुना ज़्यादा अधिक लोग पहुँचेंगे।
Youth will be in focus to connect to Modi's dream of Young India as that was of the Mahatma. India has the largest number of young population in the world. They are leading global affairs. The Pravasi Divas would honor them and implore them to take his message to the world. The event would be colourful and is likely to see Modi's signature all over. It begins with the Salt Mound as part of the Mahatma Mandir, the venue. It will feature the Father of Nation in a 3D image to be open to public on the second day of the Pravasi Divas on January 8, 2015. Modi has initiated this project as homage to Gandhi when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat. Pravasi Divas brings India's talents abroad on one platform. Modi has promised a lifetime visa and dual citizenship. He had announced during his Madison Square, New York interaction with the Indian audience that the formal launch of the program would be announced on Pravasi Divas. India is keen on seeing them bring ideas and projects to fulfill Modi's dream of Make in India. Not long ago, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj asked non-resident Indians to build the Knowledge Society, a dream Modi shares with Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The development of youth is the keystone for this dream.
और ये बड़ी खुशी की बात है कि उनकी आयोजन पर, उनके आगमन के ऊपर एक दिवस के रूप में हम मना रहे हैं, तो निश्चित रूप से अपनी हैसियत के अनुसार अपनी मातृभूमि के लिए वो जो कुछ कर सकते हैं, इन्वेस्टमेंट वगैरह जो भी मदद कर सकते हैं वो करेंगे।
और मैं उनसे भी निवेदन करना चाहूँगा कि वो जगह जगह हर विदेश में फैले हुए हैं, अपने भारतवर्ष में भी अपना योगदान दें और यहाँ पर इंडस्ट्री वगैरह लगाएं, तो एक अच्छी बात होगी और इससे भारतवर्ष की विकास को एक बहुत अच्छी गति मिलेगी।
The move has helped the country politically as well as brought investments. NRIs have emerged as effective lobbying group to change policies and bring countries closer to India. They have bolstered foreign exchange deposits and made the currency less volatile. This Pravasi Divas would bring in many changes. The NRIs would come still closer to the country of their origin. They would be troubleshooter and help evolve new strategies.
India's original Tamil superstar Rajinikanth is back in news again for his upcoming much-hyped film Linga and his leanings towards political parties. A demigod for millions of his fans, Rajinikanth has influenced their lives like no one has ever before, through his movies and through his political flirtations.
For Rajinikanth, who turned 64 on December 12th, the journey to stardom has been quite interesting. A young Rajinikanth who saw abject poverty in his childhood had once worked in the Bangalore Transport Service as a bus conductor to support his acting career. But his hard work and perseverance kept him going. His unique style of lighting cigarettes and wearing goggles became a craze.
In my view, the movie is going to be popular because the Tamil people love Rajinikanth. But in my view, Rajinikanth has got to be true to his people by giving clearly his preference between these three alternatives in Tamil Nadu.
His popularity can be gauged from the fact that he earned Indian rupees 26 crore for his role in Shivaji in 2007, becoming the highest paid actor in Asia after Jackie Chan. Though he is widely seen as a Tamil superstar, his movies have also appeared in the cinemas of United States and bunch of Asian countries. Rajni has also played memorable roles in Hindi movies too. While his presence in any film is a guarantee of its success, he's always been dodgy about his plan to enter politics. BJP's overtures to him is well known, but he in the past also supported Congress, AIADMK and DMK-TMC alliances in 1990s. In 2004, he shifted his loyalty to BJP. And now his meeting with PM Modi has fueled rumors about his joining the active politics. The critics of 64-year Rajinikanth say that he gives much indications whenever his movies are releasing. They say that he creates a hype during his movie release and chances of his political entry are very remote.
I think it's time for him to get off the fence and take a decision as to whether he supports the BJP, the AIDMK or the DMK, and hopefully he will do it.
Right now, his fans are making all efforts to make Linga a huge hit, while the political parties are closely watching his next move. BJP, particularly receptive to his overtures, would really wish he would make up his mind sooner.
Unfortunately, Dr. Vishwanath is no more. We dedicate The World of India, produced by ITV, in remembrance of our beloved President, Dr. Vishwanath Nandishwar Banat.
Dr. Vishwanath Banat played a catalyst in uniting Indian diaspora in the US and connecting them with India. He not only vouched for Indian values in the US, but also presented a great vision for Asia. He will always be a guiding force.
All the priests were good to me and they did everything. I told them I have an open account with God. Just go ahead and do whatever you can.
He respected him, loved him, everything was there. But such a great person was taken for granted. Dr. Vishwanathan was there. We are one of us doing same thing.
An advocate of strong Indo-US ties, Dr. Vishwanath Banat went all out to bolster US public opinion in favor of the Indo-US nuclear deal.
He was a cardiologist in the United States for 52 years, and he actually was part of the medical team that did the first successful heart transplant in the United States.
He has a long list of admirers across countries who feel that he indeed made a change in societal values.
Dr. Vishwanath was a true soldier of India in the United States. Today, we dedicate The World of India in the memory of our beloved Dr. Nandishwar Banat Vishwanath here at the Amar Jawan Memorial Place at the India Gate.